Of the spokesperson of presidential administration about ATO updates from ATO. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. For your attention, main activities in ATO area. It was Mariupol. During the whole day, there were battles in Shirokino. In addition to using small arms and mortars, the enemy shelled 3 times upon our positions using heavy artillery and 152 millimeters howitz. That's in Sakhanka village. Also last night, the enemy committed some military provocations, and they shelled from the east of Pavlovsky water basin. Recently, near Shirokino, members of pro-Russian military formation, they shelled upon they were shooting at drone over sea, and they were jamming the signal from the other sea. And the report of the mission says that militants use the modern ways of jamming. It means they are provided with military equipment with Russia, and the fact of attacks against drones over sea proves that militants have something to hide. Towards Donetsk, the enemy doesn't stop shelling and doesn't stop provocations against our military men to the west from Donetsk, and it's about from Mariinki to Avdiivka. There was intensive work of snipers of the enemy and of heavy artillery, of heavy weapons, and they use 122 millimeters mortars. And traditionally, they also shell upon civilian facilities using tanks, and 122 cannons they shelled upon Vodene. In addition to the militants were shelling upon our positions in Luhansk and Svitlodarsk. As a result of efficient fire back on that in that area, we didn't lose anyone. Towards Luhansk, they used small arms along the line, and there was quite only in Stanitsa Luhanska. Near to Rashkivske, militants shelled up using grad system near Zolota and Popasna, and the enemy covered our positions with 122 millimeters mortars. The enemy is very active, and at night they're trying to find weak spots in our defense. Yesterday in ATO area, there was we observed eight drones. And one more good news: as a result of battles, we didn't lose any life, and only one was wounded near Avdiivka. The West supports Ukraine. Yesterday, the Senate of the U.S. approved defense budget of the country, and part of it is to provide military assistance to Ukraine for $300 million. The assistance will radio, electronic, and counter battery struggle, anti-tanks facilities, and participate and training National Guards and Ukraine Armed Forces. The president has to sign it still. From California, National Guards are ready to train, talk together with National Guards of Ukraine. General Lieutenant Mykola Balan had a meeting with the commander of National Guards from California, Major General David Baldwin. American military was enchanted with heroism and how brave National Guards of Ukraine are in defending their motherland. Among members of the delegation, they expressed desire and their readiness to help and to participate in training National Guards, improve their skills in handling, in driving armored vehicles. On June 18, there was new crews of BTRs were trained. 38 military men who came from different parts of National Guards of Ukraine. After the training, the course of training, they should demonstrate wonderful level of skills during the exams. They learned how to run this BTR at any time of the day. under different conditions, weather and road to use communication and do fire using all what can shoot. The majority of the crews they move to ATO area.
And currently there are trainings on tactical medicine. The servicemen of one of the mechanized brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine were trained under auspices of well-trained volunteers. They gained knowledge and they gained skills which repeatedly saved lives of our servicemen participants to the ATO in the east of Ukraine. Ukrainian special services have neutralized the weapons belonging to the pro-Russian fighters near Bilohorodsk, Donetsk Oblast. The specialists have seized grenades F1 with cartridges, 545 millimeters and reactive grenades RPG-7. They were meant in order to support the reconnaissance group of enemies. In Stanitsa Luganska, 3 people were detained, 3 Kalashnikov machine guns, Makarova gun, and 196 cartridges were seized. Ukraine supports the humanitarian cargo brought to the occupied territories through Zaitsev and Lysychansk. 7 trucks came up from the International Committee of Red Cross. The vehicles brought 110 tons of foodstuffs and hygiene items for Lugansk. And now let's have a look. Let's listen to the story of veterans of ATO. In Kirovograd Oblast, there is a anniversary of creation of 42nd Separate Battalion within the 57th Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Majority of them are servicemen having experience in peacekeeping operations in different parts of the world. The servicemen have recently came back to Kirovograd Oblast after carrying out military tasks in ATO. The servicemen have spent 11 months in the eastern Ukraine. They were present during the fights under Savur-Mohyla, Ilovaisk, Vologirsk, and Debaltsevo. And the Fox Band came up to greet the servicemen. And there were special excursions for battalion members and members of their family. And now, please, I'll listen to your questions. Do we have any questions or specifications? So the journalists have neither. Thank you so much, and we expect you tomorrow. Thank you so much, and the next briefing will be at